Hey everyone, it's Job. As you can see from all of the goodies in front of me, I have a Hobonichi haul from you. This is quite a order, but I actually didn't go too hard and too intense with the shopping. At least I think I didn't, but you know, everyone has their own limits and budget for this thing. But I thankfully was able to get everything that I wanted, and yeah, I'll just go through everything. This isn't really an unboxing because I've actually already opened a lot of this, but I just wanted to show everything that I got. And also my pink box is also quite beat up. It didn't ship with, you know, the liner cover, which is fine. You know, they're saving on supplies and it's just better for the environment, but mine didn't come in great condition, so there was no point to show you guys, but I'll just dive right in. So first off, I got a whole bunch of this this lovely design from Yuka Hiiragi. This is the notebook. This is called the Play notebook, and this is the notebook that has Tomoe River paper, because there's quite a bit of notebooks on the Hobonichi website that have beautiful designs but don't have Tomoe River paper, and I specifically wanted to hoard more Tomoe River paper because, as you know, that is going to be a hot commodity in the very near future when it is not in production anymore. So I thought I would get that first, and it's lovely. I love this design, and it's A6 size. I know I'll get some use out of it in the future. I don't know how long I'll hoard this for, but I'm glad that I am slowly building my Tomoe River paper collection. Next up is one thing that I've been wanting to try. This is the Day Free. I've actually moved into A6 territory for 2022, at least for the Hobonichi system, just because I just want something smaller. I failed with my cousin this year. I only got halfway through the year before abandoning it. It was just too much space, and I thought I had a lot of things to plan out for, you know, my personal life, but apparently A6 is just too big, and I much prefer having a mini planner. It's just more compact, and I end up bringing this everywhere and using it more instead of my giant A5. So that's one thing that I learned. The A6 has the beautiful Tomoe River paper. There's some fun illustrations at the bottom, which I really like. It's not a flip book though. I thought there was an illustration that moves, but it doesn't. This just has the monthly spreads and also just blank dailies. So you have enough, you know, for the year, which is great. And we'll see how much use I get out of this actually. Actually, you don't get enough for the year. I thought you get enough pages for... No, never mind. You only get 171. Maybe I need more. Maybe I need one more actually. I didn't know that. That's an error on my part. This actually came with the lovely life book Hobonichi kind of guide. I already fussy cut something out because I unboxed this on Twitch and I wanted to do a little bit of journaling. But this has the lovely "Have a Neanderthal year," which is so cute. And one of the funny things that came up on the stream was like, "Which cat are you?" And I had a little freak out because I thought there was no cat with a Hobonichi or like a journal, but they're over here, so we're safe, we're good. But yeah, I remember this being a lot bigger, but I do like how this year it's more of a matte paper that you can fussy cut out instead of like that more pamphlet paper that's a little bit more shiny. But yeah, this came with this, and apparently the Day Free doesn't come with the lovely spoon that I really wanted. It was gonna be my skincare spoon, but oh well. I'm sure I'll find another cute tiny spoon at some point in my life, but this year I did not get that gift, which is a bummer, which, you know what, I think I'm all right with. I do think that the free gift last year was a lot more practical, which was this Fude sign pen, which is so good. But you know, the spoon has its own charm. Next up, we'll go with the theme of the this cover is so pretty. I jokingly call this the LOTVCOC. You have to say it that way. It's the only way to say it. It's the Lily of the Valley cover. I know there's the formal name for it, but I always call it LOTVCOC just because it's just funnier to me. And COC just makes me want to laugh, like if you read that acronym out loud. But I'm also 9 years old. But it's lovely. Honestly, I don't think I would have gravitated towards this as much if it didn't have the Lily of the Valley, which is one of my favorite flowers now, and it has really kind of just become one of my favorite motifs in stationery as of late. This is actually an older Weeks. This is my current Weeks, but I thought I would try it out. The design is so lovely, and I'll show you what it actually looks like because I bought it in 2 sizes, the Week size and then A6. I know that my cover that I'm going to show you is not really conducive to a printed cover on cover, but it's just so lovely that I wanted to get one to kind of future proof this, I don't know, my A6 setup, just in case I end up getting a cover that's a little bit more blank, like a black one, which I'm sure I'll end up getting at some point in my journaling journey. But I don't have any other cover and covers, so I thought I would get this printed one. I love them both equally. I thought this was a unicorn the whole time, but it's a horse, so that's nice. And I really like the lemon on here, but overall just love this aesthetic. The artist again is Yuka Hiiragi, and it's such a nice and lovely design. Okay, let's move on. Again, I didn't buy another Weeks. I love the Weeks actually, as you've all heard in past videos and whatnot. But this is actually an April start, so I thought I would stick to that April start Hobonichi Weeks. So I'll get one in the spring, and it's something to look forward to. Okay, we'll put that out of the way. I guess we'll get into the cover on covers. So this is where I went a little bit wild. I bought a lot of cover on covers actually, and let me grab the last one. The last cover on cover is actually in my A6 Hobonichi cover that I just got, but I'll show you it in a little bit. So I had to get something obviously from the Animal Crossing collaboration. This is so cute. I mean, the cover is not my favorite actually, just because I don't know, I feel like they could have been more creative with the cover, but I still wanted something from this line because I love Animal Crossing, even though I haven't really played it in a while. It just brings back fond memories, and it was really like a calming and soothing game for me during the start of the pandemic, which it's crazy to think, you know, it's almost been 2 years. I don't even want to think about that yet. My mind has barely processed what has happened the past few years, so. But yeah, this is just a lovely reminder, and I thought I would get it in A6 because in A5 because I have a lot of A5 journals like the Thinking of You, and next year I'll be using 2 A5 journals, so I thought I would pick one for each journal right here. But yeah, that's the Animal Crossing cover, and then I got the whole Saul Leiter collection. I wanted to get something from Saul Leiter because I love his street photography, and it just has like, I don't know, like a moodiness to it that I love, and it just makes me feel some type of way. But I didn't get any of the covers. I actually really like the cover with the red umbrella. But also I kind of wish, you know, if it was this cover, or if they used this image for the cover or this, I probably would have bought it in a heartbeat. But I don't know, maybe I wasn't jiving with that exact photograph, but I still love all of the work and the photographs from the chosen Saul Leiter photos from this collection. So I like all of these. I think my favorite one is this one. It's just such a like mysterious photo of like the condensation, the reflection on the window. It's just so good, and I just love the idea of living in New York. So this is like kind of an inspiration that maybe one day I'll be living there. But yeah, this is so pretty. I have them in all sizes, and I just love pencil boards because I have sweaty hands, and this protects my pages from getting sweat on it or smudging any ink. So I usually put whatever I'm writing here, and then I put the pencil board over top to protect the page. But yeah, I got 4 pages in total, which not pages, pencil boards in total, and then I got the free pen, lovely Uni Jetstream. I don't know where my other one went, but I know a lot of people really like this, and I like it too, but I just, you know, I think a biggest multi-pen fan, except for my Pilot Friction multi-pen. But yeah, this is a good one. And I really like the color that I think we got last year. This one's nice. I'm not the biggest fan of like a cool toned blue or blue-green, like a teal. But it does match this, and it kind of matches my Animal Crossing Switch, so maybe I do like it. And then I got these clear or semi-clear, because I think the back is clear and then everything else is not. These folders, I got the A5 size, again from the Saul Leiter collection from this year, which I absolutely love. I wonder if they're going to keep using some of his photographs. I know they kind of change it up each year. But yeah, this is so pretty. This is such a lovely one too. And I plan on using this just to hold a lot of my scrap papers for when I journal, because I actually use the Traveler's Company ones quite a bit, and I just have these lying around with scrap paper because they're easy to use. And I'll show you, since I already unboxed this. This is the one that you get 3 in the A6 size, and then you get 2 in the A5 size. This is the one that I'm currently using already, just because I really wanted to use this clear folder already, because I was using this one, and this is holding my older pencil boards right now. This is from Hitoki Standard, but these are much more aesthetically pleasing, and I chose this one just because I didn't get this cover. I might as well just use this as my kind of clear folder for now, with all of my fun papers, and I also have some photos that I printed out in here, and I just keep this in my Delphonics, so it's nice to have these on hand. And I think these would make like really cool pen pal gifts too, but I don't think I'm giving them to any pen pals. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep them. And then the last thing, I only got one cover. I was really tempted. There's quite a few that I really like. The Safari was one. I talked myself out of it just because I already have a canvas like A5 cover from Baumkuchen that I love, and I love it, but I also would rather have a full leather cover. And then there's also the lovely cover from I think the Into the Forest. It's not a collection. There's the Into the Forest cover that I really like. It's a green leather. Might just be forest. I actually don't know. I'll put it up on the screen. But ultimately, I stuck with the one that I first saw that I knew that I wanted, and it's the Count the Lights cover. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's so nice. I'll take out the cover and cover so you can get a full look at all of its glory without any glare. This is what it looks like. Oh, it's so nice. I forget the artist's name, but I just love how it's also a very cute cover, but also a little bit moody, a little bit dark, a little bit mysterious. I don't know, like our little fox character, like what are they thinking? I don't know. It just has that yearning feeling that I get from a lot of the Saul Leiter things. Like there's just like a magical quality to it. And I've said this in the stream, like maybe I'm just reading into this cover a lot, but it really just speaks to me. And it's like, I don't know. It's just such a lovely cover. I think they killed it. I'm glad that this is actually offered in only an A6. It makes it feel so special just because that's the size that I'm using this year. And I think it just lends itself to this size. I feel like if it was scaled up, might lose its charm a little bit. And I actually am so tempted to just use it without a cover on cover. It just feels so nice, and you get to see the cover in all its glory. But I did get a clear cover on cover just to protect it. And this is actually my first Hobonichi cover that can go into a cover on cover, because last year I bought the what is it called? Cookie Monster cover, which I love, but I just didn't use, and I actually sold it to a friend, April, Penguins Creative. It's gone to a better home, but this is my first, I guess, real Hobonichi cover that I intend on keeping forever because it is so lovely. And you might be wondering, is that a Hobonichi inside? It is not. This is actually the A6 Zoom Keen notebook. I'll just show you. I just wanted to use this first, actually, just because this is gonna be kind of my Hobonichi for a while until I finish this. So I intend on finishing this year, but by the looks of it, I don't think we're gonna finish it this year. This will probably go into next year too. I'm only on page 53 out of, I think this is 277, so I have more than enough to go into next year. And I use this as like a personal diary or journal, and also like my reading log. And it might be weird to mix those things, but I don't know, sometimes I think reading is super personal to me, so I just keep it all in one journal because I can kind of talk about my feelings and how they relate to the book, as well as just rant and everything in this book. So it's not really decorated. I think I can only show you like a few book reviews here. So I do decorate here and there, but I got this as kind of my next one if I finish this. But hopefully I do get to this at some point in 2022, because this does have a monthly like view to it. But we shall see. It's a little bit of a kind of an ambitious leap to think that I'll finish 277 pages of stuff in here, but you never know. Maybe I'll get into a writing kick in Q4. But I really like this, and I am kind of proud of myself for not getting another like Hobonichi like cousin or a VEC or regular A6 techo, just because I know that I might not use it, and I have a hard time keeping up with daily journaling in here because I already have a daily journal, which is my traveler's notebook, which is my main kind of memory keeping daily journal. I do have a lot of weekly systems. Right now I have the Hobonichi Weeks, and also what's the other cover that I have? The Thinking of You, sorry, not cover, system. And next year I will probably be doing the same thing and actually adding one more weekly like kind of journal. So I want to keep my dailies in my traveler's company, traveler's notebook, and then in here for my day-to-day rants and journaling and diary. So I think the Count the Lights cover is the perfect thing for this, and I just love how it looks with the Lily of the Valley fountain pen from Hank's Diary. It's just the navy with the lovely Lily of the Valley flowers, and then the star constellation kind of matches the whole motif of this, and again has that yearning feeling that I kind of have been feeling a lot this year, and think it's a really cool, I don't know, moody aesthetic that I really like. But that's it. That's my Hobonichi haul. Pretty big for some, but pretty small compared to others. So I guess maybe I'm in the Goldilocks zone. But yeah, I know that a lot of these are sold out, so be sure to check out Jet Pens and other places, other retailers, if you still want to grab something from Hobonichi. There's also later releases that will come out, and also the spring start, so you never really kind of miss the opportunity with Hobonichi, unless you get, buy it in May or something, where it's a little kind of hard to find a place. But yeah, that's my order, and I'm sorry that I I guess not vented, what's the word, rambled on for too long. Thank you for listening to me, and I'm curious to see or hear what you ended up getting from Hobonichi. Let me know if you purchase anything from Hobonichi for the 2022 year, or if you are planning on using a different system. I'm genuinely interested. There'll be more like 2022 planning and journaling setup videos soon, but I will see you next time. Bye everyone, take care.